Welcome to Fibocan's YouTube channel. You have done the right decision in your life by coming into Fibocan's YouTube channel. Who is Fibocan? Fibocan is a wealth enabler. How do we enable wealth? We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, enabling students, investors to devise their own investment strategies through our comprehensive training programs and innovative investment strategies. So what do? We have published educational videos 1 to 16, module 1 to 16 in English and Tamil. The modules that start from basics of banking, capital market, investments, how to do investment, technical analysis, options, futures, then strategies of options and futures, and finally income tax on derivatives. To begin with, all these 16 modules are available both in English and Tamil. I would request you to go and select the appropriate playlist and watch all the videos and put your comments. So that is the step one. Every day we put videos about market commentaries. Please understand that we are not SEBI registered. Hence, we cannot give any recommendations. We will say whether it is looking good, technically sound, technically weak, has to be cautious. These kind of things we will give, but we will not give any price targets, or we will not give any stock recommendations. Only thing is that we are here to give technical education, imparting technical knowledge to anyone and everyone through our free educational videos, which we put every day on the daily markets, and during weekends we put about global markets. So I would request and encourage anyone in the age group of 17, 18, those who are studying in HSC, higher secondary or plus 2, to watch module 1 to 4, definitely either in English or Tamil, whichever language you understand out of these two languages. And anybody who is doing BA, BCom should watch up to module 8. And those who are doing MBA, CA, CFA or any professional or postgraduates should watch module up to module 15. And for professional traders, it is ideally suited for them to watch module 16. I am sure that you will enjoy watching and enhancing your knowledge. Thank you very much. Today is April 2nd, 2024, Tuesday. Option expiry for BankNifty. The last 2-3 days, yesterday we didn't put our videos, and also last week, normally in the weekends we put global market videos, that also we didn't put. The reason is very simple. We were in travel, hence and also slightly we were not well, hence we couldn't put our videos. But nevertheless, we will cover today whatever is there, and again on Thursday we have some work, hence we will not be able to put our video on Thursday. So today and tomorrow we'll put our video, then again on Friday onwards we'll be putting the video. So the levels, FinNifty 21,150.95, FinNifty 0.22% down. It formed a Doji and touching the upper band. So what happened yesterday? If you recollect, yesterday was the first trading day for the month of April. So FinNifty, everything opened. First I will cover FinNifty. It opened the gap up, solid green candle, and closed above the Bollinger upper band in the daily chart. Today it opened the body of the previous yesterday's candle, and the upper wick touched the Bollinger upper band, but it closed below the Bollinger upper band. So then that means there is some amount of sideways movement that is going to set in. Hence one has to be cautious. If one want to go long from here, just be cautious in the short term, pure short term, right? On the other hand, BankNifty, it formed a spinning top. It closed more or less at the same level as it closed. So BankNifty closed at 47,545.45. Yesterday, BankNifty formed a solid green candle. Of course, BankNifty is just halfway distance between the Bollinger middle band and the Bollinger upper band. Yesterday, it formed a solid green candle after it opened the gap up. And today it formed a similar candle as that of FinNifty, a slightly bigger candle, but it is somewhere in between, exactly in the half the distance from the Bollinger middle band and the Bollinger upper band. So Nifty on the other hand, it also formed a Doji. It is also remaining flat. It remained flat, 22,453.30. And also Nifty, the same story. Yesterday it opened a gap up, formed a Doji. Today second Doji it formed. Of course, yesterday Nifty formed yet another new high, which is a high for the calendar year 2024. Another new high for the calendar year 2024. And also one more point which one has to note. Normally many analysts will not note this. If you were to analyze from a financial year to financial year perspective, this is the high for the current financial year. That means this high is higher than the previous financial year's high. That is 23-24 financial year's high has been taken out by Nifty. That's something very important to note, right? So two dojis. So normally two dojis means one has to be extremely careful, because yesterday it formed a doji, today it opened a gap down. Normally after a doji gap down, when a significant uptrend, normally we have something called a evening star that will form. But today the kind of candle it formed yet another doji, it didn't form evening star. There can be two ways of inferring this type of candles. The first way is that people can say that there is some strength, okay, it can continue its support journey. Why not? It can continue. Definitely we cannot say that, rule that out. However, normally if one doji means indecision, two doji means further indecision, if tomorrow also another doji means it is further indecision, then what will happen? The moment they decide, they means who? The marketplace decide to go in a particular direction, the movement will be ferocious. So one has to be cognizant of this fact. That's what we are saying, right? We are not saying that it is going to go down or up, but one has to be extremely careful, because two doji means indecision. The moment they decide to move, they will move forcefully, right? With that, let's go into the background. And of course, in the month of March, it is the banking and financial which led, and IT dragged down. IT index in fact fell by 10% in March, which we wanted to cover over the weekend, but unfortunately due to travel we couldn't put that. So but we will see how in this month it is going to perform. Last month the stars were metals, banking and financial services, and the laggards were IT primarily last month, that is in the month of February. So with this, let's go into today's analysis. On the banks, Axis Bank fell 1%, ICICI and Kotak fell 2%, Canara Bank, Federal Bank, HDFC, IndusInd Bank, Punjab National Bank, SBI, PNB, SBI and Yes Bank 1% up, CUB and Bandhan Bank 3% up. CUB is something which I have been telling for quite some time. Technically it is looking good, right? On the financials, Bajaj Finserv 1% down, Bajaj Finance 1% down, Bajaj Finserv, Chola, Manappuram, Shriram 1% up, IDFC and L&T Finance 2% up, M&M Finance 3% up. On the insurance and cards, SBI Life 1% down, ICICI Pru and SBI Cards 1% up, LIC 3% up. Oil and Telecom, Bharti 1% down, Reliance remained flat. On the IT, Infi, TCS, Techcam, Wipro 1% down, HCL Tech 2% down, IIFL, Birlasoft, Coforge 1% up. But IT has been beaten down severely, hence there is a possibility of short covering rally. Hence one has to be extremely careful. If somebody is a pure trader and they want to go short here, just be cognizant of it, because it is extremely oversold, and hence there can be a short covering bounce. It can be a dead cat bounce, but probably when extreme low, when somebody is shorting, the risk reward is not in favor of going short. That's what we are saying. One has to be careful of the levels and then accordingly play with the market. On the consumer goods, DMart 1% down, Pidilite 2% down, Berger, Nestle, Page 1% up, Coforge 2% up, ABFRL 11% up. I think there is some spin-off and business decisions that they are taken, due to which market is possibly looking at it. Normally these kind of events on the initial euphoria will come down once market really understands the impact. Hence one has to be extremely careful in chasing such moves. On the automobiles, Eicher 1% down, Hero 2% down, Ashok Leyland, Bharat Forge, Escorts, Motherson, Tata Motors, TVS Motors 1% up, Bajaj Auto 2% up, M&M had a big move of 3%. On the metals, JSW, NMDC, Tata Steel 1% down, 1% up, sorry, nothing was down, everything was up. Metals continued its good journey that it did in March. Jindal and National Aluminium 3% up, Sail and Vedanta 5% up. Health and Pharma, Apollo Hospital, Cipla, Metropolis 1% down, Divis and Thyrocare 1% up. In the others category, Delta Corp, DLF, Aries, L&T, Nykaa, Zomato 1% down, India Mart 2% down, Indigo, Jubilant Food, Polycab and Ultratech 1% up, Adani Ports, Havels, UPL 2% up, IRCTC 3% up, Z and Godrej 4% up, APL Apollo Tubes 5% up. So with all these things, what is the support, key support and resistance levels that are that can be seen? Okay, as far as Bank Nifty, that is for option expiry tomorrow, the resistance for Bank Nifty is, first resistance is coming at the Bollinger upper band in the daily chart. That will be the definitely a good resistance. Of course, one has to be extremely careful. That is something a good level, I would say, 48030, that is at. And of course, these are all moving levels. And the next level is above which is the 2023 calendar year close, which is at 48,292.25. As far as the support is concerned, the first level of support is at the Bollinger middle band on the daily chart. See, now the Bollinger upper band, I said that it is exactly equidistance between the middle band and the upper band. So the middle band will act as the first level of support, which is at 47,077. Again, these are all dynamic levels. Then the next is the below which is the 20-day exponentially moving average, which is at 46,940. Of course, below which is the weekly middle band, 46,730. So these are the support and resistance that are available for tomorrow. Thank you very much.